So I found this thing. It's just like how to pick up girls, but I translated it into Dudebro. What? And I just thought it was really funny, and it also smashes the patriarchy a little bit. So, here we go. How to easily get women and other Asian girls to let you put your penis inside of her somewhere. Hi, I'm your wingman, Dudebro, and I've got a few quick tips on how to use these tactics other Dudebros wrote about that are proven to work on regular women and to then apply to Asian women and also Korean women who are kind of Asian women. The other night, my buddy Dudebro and I hit a nightclub in California. The place was jam-packed with beautiful Asian girls, lots of girls who are skinny and hot faces and bodies, and some celebrity chicks who were hot and were probably on TV at least once, probably in their own home country of origin in Asia. So as you other dude bros know, because of whatever stereotypes exist, these types of hot Asian girls, as opposed to the types of hot Asian girls that do not go to this club in California, will often go out and shoot guys down for the fun of it. And they never pay for their own drinks because there's always an endless supply of loser guys who will bring them drinks just to get a moment of their time. I won't say if I used to be one of these loser guys, but I will say that getting a moment of their time is not going to be worth it unless you can later put your penis inside of the hot Asian girl somewhere. So if you don't put your penis inside of her, then you're a loser. 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 Dudebro and I are gurus on the topic of how to get Asian girls and date Asian women because we've dated all of them in the whole world that are of legal ages of 2003. As we know, these type of hotties require a slightly different set of tactics than the tactics we use for regular women. So you've got to tease these women, bust on them a little bit, and make them feel insecure about themselves and let them know that you're a dick and therefore there's also dominant sex. Gotta make them think that you're not an average typical loser guy who is in a desperate need of their approval and eager to impress them, because those guys are losers for putting the women in the dominant position. Keep in mind though, that you are still trying to get their approval and impress them at least so far enough so you can put your penis inside of her as soon as possible. So my Dudebro chatting with this gorgeous little 22-year-old Vietnamese honey with outstanding body. Vietnam is a country in Asia. She said something funny and Dudebro laughed, and he took a sip of his drink and he said to her, "Too bad you're not my type. You're actually kind of cute." I overheard him say this because I was standing next to him with a script saved on my iPhone just in case he wouldn't remember what I said to him to say out of the book of tactics that I mentioned earlier that I wrote. You can read them here. They're on a link right here. There's Mac Tactic. Of course, this girl is surprised to hear this because all girls react the same, but Dudebro doesn't explain. He switched topics and started talking about his recent snowboarding trip. Chicks love snowboarding. You could tell that Dudebro's comment had taken this beautiful Asian girl by surprise. You could tell because her slanty eyes got kind of big, but not as big as regular eyes because she's Asian. She's thinking, what did he say? I'm not his type? I'm supposed to be every guy's type. This shatters my world because my role as a human being is starting to get men to like me so they can put their penises inside me. So on the one hand, she was a bit pissed off and confused, but it's okay to piss her off because it was obvious that Dudebro's cocky confidence had flipped a switch in her brain. Now that she was suddenly interested in him, pissing off a girl will actually sometimes, if not always, cause a girl to become interested in you. I know this because she was flipping her hair more and blinking twice as much. Also, all women have this switch actually, at least the Asian ones for sure. All you have to do to flip the switch is say something that will make her feel a feeling about herself that is not confidence or security. But be careful, it's like catching a Pokemon, right? So you can't injure her too much or she'll run away or faint. She tossed her hair back. Classic sign that a woman is interested, and started using really flirty body language, which I have described in further detail somewhere else because I have a college degree in psychology, because she wanted him to know that he was into her. But Dudebro didn't give her the confirmation she wanted. That's not the man's job to give a girl what she wants. Do the opposite like Dudebro did. At one point he actually handed her his beer and said, "Hold this for a sec. Gotta make a phone call." You've now reduced this Asian girl to a cup holder. Awesome. It's really so awesome though, this trick, because a hot Asian girl will not put the beard on to leave, but she will actually wait for you to come back because she has nothing better to do. When Dudebro returned, she was standing there looking like a lost puppy holding his beer, waiting for him. And you know that she was thinking, what's the deal with this guy? He's so freaking confident. What's so special about him? How come he doesn't kiss my butt and buy me drinks like every other guy? I better keep holding his beer until he comes back so I can solve the mystery of how I can best pleasure him with my body. She felt insecure, confused, and very curious to know more about it. Yeah. So now, congratulations! You are now in the dominant position, and you reinforce this girl's already insecure self-conceptions. You're sure to get your penis inside of her somewhere very soon if you play these next cards right. Yeah. So then Dudebro switched it up and used some advanced Mac tactics, to bond with her. I use bond in quotes because she only really thinks y'all bonding with like emotions or something when you really just need your penis to get inside of her. He said to her with a playful smile, you know, 'cause you're Asian and therefore hot, guys will objectify you. I get the sense that you're actually a lot more than a sex object because now I'm actually not an average guy. I'm above average guy. This little compliment he paid her sounded sincere and original when in fact it's actually on page 3 of the tactics that I came up with. It's called a cold read and it's super awesome. I give many examples of these Mac tactics on how to pick up Asian women this way. Mac tactics. Like I said, I have millennia of experience. Also, chicks love to hear things like they matter for reasons other than the pleasure holes, so basically you have to lie to her a lot. A statement like this will then get her to start sharing personal details about herself, and you can then pretend to care about and use later to get her to open parts of herself in which to then insert your penis. This is called building the bond, which is ironic because you'll be wearing a condom, so actually you don't need to build any bonds at all. Yeah. And then they, and by they I mean loser men that are not Dudebro and myself, would be standing there, and by there I mean the club in California that's super trendy. Try not to stare at her boobs, struggling to make small talk, which is exactly what you would be doing, but would be doing it in a way cooler way because it's Mac tactics. When you use these tactical approaches to get Asian girls, it's surprisingly easy to make them feel attraction so that you can put your penis inside of her somewhere. And then after that happens, there's nothing else that's really important. Penis!
Subscribe to my blog and my channel and my other blog.
Smash the patriarchy!